Well, let's start a little bit about that aspect of it. You got the waiver, so this year wasn't guaranteed. Like, what was that process like, and how great for you to have another opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously going into the end of last year, I didn't know for sure, what I was going to get, but going into the off season, those last couple weeks after the bowl game, still trying to figure it out. Just carry myself like I was going to come back. Reached out to a bunch of news guys as they were coming in, and still acted like I was supposed to be here. And then finally, when we got the word, a lot of energy, a lot of juice, a lot of excitement that I'm coming back. And I was super excited to get back working.
It seemed like it was kind of a no-brainer for you. Is that right? That you just wanted to be back no matter what?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, given the opportunity, obviously, going to 6 years here, there's no place I'd rather be than here. I love the atmosphere, love the coaching, love everybody here, love everything that we got going on. As soon as I got the word back, there was no question in my mind that I was coming back to play for State.
How was the first day of pads today?
That was awesome. I loved it. Feeling right at home. Obviously, got a little kinks to work out. Worked with a bunch of new guys coming in the room, but that'll start kind of getting going as we get more experience with playing with each other. Like I said, just a lot of energy.
Well, you're the old head now around here, so when you think about these new guys that have come in, what are your early impressions of the new offensive linemen?
I love them. I feel like everybody that we brought in can help us in a big way. Obviously, we don't know who the starting five is going to come week one in the fall, but I feel like everybody in the room has had a chance to add something, add a little bit of experience, a little bit of competition in the room, and I'm super excited.
Have you been working exclusively at center or some guard too? Or what?
Mostly center. I've gotten a little bit at guard, just trying to get some of those other guys some center reps with the ones, seeing what they can do, but mostly center, yeah.
When it comes to putting together an offensive line unit with a bunch of new guys, I mean, it's kind of something every team in the country has to go through nowadays. But what have you seen from that process, and what's going into it this time around for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of just seeing where everybody fits in. Obviously, got a lot of guys that can play a lot of different positions, but it's really just finding the right combination of 5, 6, 7, 8, hopefully 10 guys that can come in and really, if their number's called, you have to go out there and go and play and act like there's no difference.
How's your chemistry been kind of growing with Kamario now that he's a full-time starter?
I love him. Obviously, y'all know what he can do on the field. Off the field, he's just the same guy. He brings the energy, brings the juice, brings the excitement, and I really feel like we kind of feed off each other in that aspect and kind of shoot that out to the rest of the team to kind of bring them along with us.
When you have a quarterback like that who can take off and make plays happen with his legs, what's something that you have to keep in your head as a lineman, during a play to keep aware of that?
Yeah, it's really just just block for as long as it takes. Obviously, Kamaru can do a lot of things with all this God-gifted abilities that he's got. It's really just trusting him, trusting what he sees, and trusting what he's going to do, and just play for as long as it takes.
What's it like going against a Hornet defense?
I mean, kind of where I started. Seeing a lot of the same things I saw back then. Obviously, he brings a lot. He brings a lot of variety in what he does, and obviously playing against it, it's not very fun. But obviously, I can see how coming the fall, it's going to be a huge deal for us against plenty of other teams.
Blake Steen was a guy who came in with a lot of excitement and had that early injury. Just what do you think he can add now that he's healthy and back with the team?
Yeah, well, obviously he's got that experience. I feel like that's his. He brings a lot in that aspect to the room. He's got to keep working. Obviously, he's got to get back comfortable with that shoulder, kind of getting back in the groove of things. He's been out for a little while. I feel like once he kind of gets more comfortable with himself and with the shoulder, I feel like like I've said about a lot of other guys, he'll bring a lot to the table.